Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. The end of Earth as we know it. How to deal with the coming changes. And for me, time is an illusion. The past, present, future is all happening simultaneously. So there is no coming changes, there's only the change which is happening right now within you. Within me even as I speak. But at the same time, when you just look at how the Earth is going through this huge shift, doesn't matter where you are, everyone can feel it. You only have to have one drop of sensitivity to realize that we're living in a whole new world. Some people have called it the information age. Some people have called it 2012, the Mayan calendar, all of these things. But whatever's happening on the planet, there is definitely an awakening happening. Awakening to what is the question? Awakening to what? And I always realize when we talk about the changes which is happening right now on the planet, it's every person's change is entirely different. And when you realize that everyone is walking a different path, everyone came to Earth to learn different lessons. And therefore we have to always allow other people the freedom to experience their own reality. This is not where everyone is going to be thinking the same and going to be ascending into spaceships. Maybe so. But at the same time, we always have to remain vigilant that there is always going to be ignorance on the planet. When you actually accept that, then you realize when you change, everything changes. You have to always just see that this is not the time for fear. This is not the time to hide away. This is the time to essentially step into who you are 100%. And these coming changes, or the changes which are already here right now, are just, you can just see how people have a hunger for information. But at the same time, there's also a lot of misinformation out there. But I just see it, more people are connecting back to nature. The revolution won't be televised. That was a famous poem. But at the same time, the revolution is only going to be internalized because it's going to come from within. So with these coming changes, it's all inside you. These are the changes one has to be aware of. That there is really nothing out there. Everything is in here, taking place right now. And going back to basics, I've just seen this even on my own journey, how a lot of us, we're minimizing, economizing by the day. How can you make a lot out of a little that you have? And so many people on the planet are doing that. They are maximizing a small amount, the small amount they have, and they're producing it into gold. That's alchemy, turning lead into gold. And a lot of people are essentially doing this by taking things they don't need out of their life. If you don't need a car, then get a bicycle. That way you can save yourself a lot of money. At the same time, you can create a more blissful environment. And that's what I've been doing on my journey, just to say what things do I need, what don't I need. And this is helping people deal with the coming changes. The accumulation is essentially the old way. And as well, people have to see, just interacting with so many different people, you just come to the realization that it's only intensifying more and more each day. That people are seeing the importance of simplifying. People are essentially going back to nature. And even just traveling throughout different countries I've been to, you see how a lot of people have, when we talk of moving off the grid, many people are forming and living in eco-friendly environments. where they're actually working in unison with nature. It's a symbiotic relationship. You're getting something, but at the same time, you're also giving back. And yeah, besides that, get ready to go crazy. Get ready, because things have to be wild. They have to be in your face. And sometimes that's what's needed. You need the red alert. But more importantly, this is a time for no fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So the more and more I'm realizing, especially the times we're living in now, there's heightened media manipulation. And essentially that's what it boils down to. For people to realize and be aware of the distractions, they're not going to go away, and they'll always be here, because they are there to help you move to the next level. They're there to challenge you and to essentially see who you really are, to help you see who you really are. But in these days and times, the distractions are everywhere. And the more and more you tune into yourself, the more and more the distractions disappear, because every parasite needs a host. You need someone to host you. But the question, I did a video, what matters most? And for me, I always ask myself this question every single day when I wake up. What matters most? And that's the thing, when you ask yourself the W's, what, why, when, then you get the answers you want. And what matters most? Is it going and stressing yourself out in the busy urban jungle? Or is it connecting back to nature, placing your feet in Gaia? Don't be afraid of leaving the system. Don't be afraid of letting it go. Use the system, but don't become used by it. Use money, don't become used by money. In the world, but not of the world. And that's how it is. New revelations every single day on my journey, and I'm loving it, because I'm realizing that finally humanity can breathe again, and more people are having the times of their life. An amazing life. Many people are living and are going to be living, because they're essentially going to be realizing that being free is our birthright. And this is what the coming changes, which is happening right now. That's what many people are awakening to. That we are living in a new paradigm. And in these coming changes, I'm realizing how and seeing how it's going to reach a time, it's probably already here, where everything is just going to come to a stop in terms of how people, even with this whole, the information about the shift and all of these things, people are going to move their words into actions. And that's what I've been doing more and more on my journey. And some people are already doing it. Instead of talking about it, be about it. Instead of talking how you want to lose weight, move into the action. Start doing your exercises. Instead of talking about how you want to leave your job, why not do it? Move into the action. So I just see how people are moving from words to actions. And that's the next level of this whole thing, where people actually start acting on their knowing, because we're moving from belief, end of Pisces, into Aquarius, into knowing, the water bearer. And we don't even have to get all technical there, but at the same time, we just realize that fear is what drains your energy, and fear is what will be used to essentially keep you in the old world. Because as I see it, we're moving to the new world. And the old world, it's like, it will always be around as well. That will be the prison. The prison, not in a 3D sense, but in essence, a prison for your mind. A prison you can't see, taste, touch, or smell. A prison for your mind. So essentially, awakening to a world of infinite possibilities is the coming changes on Earth as I see it, which are right here, right now, because there is only now. And that's what's happening. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.